Good morning, children. So the lesson for today is the thief story. I have already sent you the PDF. The story is written by Ruskin Bond. Okay, he is an Indian English writer of the British origin. He has got 3 awards. One in 1992, that is Sahitya Academy Award. Which award he has got in 1992? Sahitya Academy Award. In 1999, he got the Padma Shri. And in 2014, he got the Padma Bhushan. His famous book titled are Trees Still Grow in Dehra. Okay, then the Blue Umbrella. Okay, and these are famous. Okay, A Flight of Pigeons. Presently, he was born in 1934 and he is still among us. He's aged around 86 years now, and he was born in Kasauli, which was a part of the Punjab Presidency before independence. It is now he lives in Mussoorie. Okay, in the Landor city. It's a township actually. So this writer Ruskin Bond is an author as well as a poet. His role in educational literature is so vast to an extent that most of the syllabus in Indian schools and colleges for English covers his works. Okay, he generally writes about real life, nature, animals, etc. So Ruskin Bond's story, the thief story, it has 2 major main characters. One is Anil and the other is Hari Singh. As this title hints that it is a story about a thief. So what kind of a plot are you expecting? Something of mystery, something of treachery, something of cheating. And now come, let's discover how through this story he is going to serve you on the platter a moral. Okay, so Anil is a struggling writer. He writes for magazines, for newspapers, articles. Okay, so he is not having any fixed or permanent source of income. Whenever he is asked to write, he is paid only at that moment. He doesn't have a fixed source of income. And Hari Singh is by profession a skilled and trained thief. Okay, he has an old technique to flatter people and win their faith, win their confidence. So the same thing goes on. Hari Singh meets Anil at the time of a horse ride match. Okay, there Hari Singh tries to influence Anil into believing that Hari Singh is jobless and that he is in a dire need of a job. Anil makes it very clear, because Anil is a very considerate man, he makes it clear that he doesn't have a fixed source of income and he will not be able to pay him regularly. Still, Hari Singh insists, so Anil considers his request and keeps him as a help, household help. He says that you could cook for me and he says that you could cook for me and I will pay you and I'll look after your daily needs, your food, clothing and shelter. So this is the deal. this goes on for 1 month. Hari Singh is unable to cheat because there is no money at hand. 1 month passes and Anil is paid for his writing after a month. So he brings a bundle of notes back home, they eat and they sleep. After that, Hari Singh is unable to sleep, Anil sleeps peacefully. What Hari Singh does is, he steals the money and makes an escape. He reaches the station and is about to take the Lucknow Express. But then suddenly he has a change of mind. And why do you think this change of mind happened? Because of that 1 month period in which he had lived with Anil. The company, the considerate nature, the love, care of Anil changed his mind. Anil taught him to write and also to count. He taught him to read numbers. This changed Hari Singh's attitude towards Anil. Suddenly Anil thought that he is not only stealing away the money, but also he is making Anil bereft of the faith and trust that he had entrusted in Hari Singh. He returns back. It starts raining. He reaches a Maidan. He sits down in repentance. But ultimately what happens is Hari Singh realizes that the bundle of note in his pocket has also become wet due to the rain. He creeps slowly back to the room of Anil, slips away the money under the mattress again. He puts the money back in the same place and he sleeps. Next morning, Anil wakes up and hands Hari Singh over a 50 rupees note. And he said that you will be paid at regular basis from now on. When Hari Singh touched the money, the 50 rupees note was still wet. He realized this means that Anil had also touched the same note, and Anil knows very well that the notes have become wet because of the rain outside. The notes do not have any way of moving out. He realizes that Hari Singh had tried to steal it, but he had again had a change of mind. So, we learn from this story that education, love, compassion of a person can change any bad or any evil-minded person into a good human being.